you're doing well. It is Wednesday, June 10th, 2026, and welcome to our anxiety. Am I on? You guys, I think I'm live. Yes, I think I'm live. Hi, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to our anxiety and depression support stream. My name is Ruby, and we are getting into our Speak from Your Heart series. Y'all, I'm going to have a lot of feelers coming to this live stream. I just feel it. I just know. So all my feelers out there, this series is especially for you, but it's for all of us. Tonight we're talking about finding the light in the dark. I started our series last week. In case you're tuning in for the first time, this is part 2 of the series. And I promise, I'm going to go link all the videos to all the videos so you can get the series in its entirety in case you stumble across this months and years from now. This promises to be a wonderful, wonderful season and series. So tonight we are getting into light. Are you guys ready? Who's saying hi? Hi, Epic. Aw, how are you? I haven't seen you in ages. Are you doing well? Did you graduate from 3rd grade? You're officially a 4th grader. Super awesome. I hope you're enjoying summer. Even though technically summer is not for another, 11 days. 11 days till the official summer solstice. But yes, it is summertime, is it not? Okay. Well, bye, Epic. Thanks for saying hi. I always love to see you in the chat. Okay, you guys, tonight we are going to find the light. So as I shared last week, I'm going to be treating all of these sessions, or I should say all of these live streams, like a session. But of course, it's a group session. We're all doing it together. So to begin, I'd like to ask you, how is your heart feeling tonight? Or today, if you're watching this 6 hours earlier or 6 hours later. Perhaps it is the wee hours of the night. How is your heart feeling right now? How's your heart feeling? All right, this is how we're starting. We're going to get into this. By the way, yes, if you have any questions or you want to share anything, I will be coming back and I will make sure that I am answering all your questions. This is anxiety and depression support. So if you are struggling with anxiety or depression, I invite you to reach out for a one-to-one session with me. I am a certified master life coach, and I do specialize in anxiety and depression recovery. So if this is you and you need a little extra help, please reach out to me. I would be honored to walk alongside you in your journey of recovery. For this month, this entire month of June, I do have a special series that I'm calling Speak from Your Heart, because we are really getting into the matters of the heart, because they are essential and important, and certainly to help us recover and be strengthened in our affliction with anxiety or depression. You guys, I see you in the chat. I must see you though. Hey, what's this stream about? Hello. Oh, 7 more days till you graduate. That's great. What is this stream about? Well, I just shared this. Tonight we're getting into the second part of this series, which I'm calling Find the Light in the Dark. And welcome, by the way, Ghost. Visha, she's going, if you got no ears, you ate. Well, hi, anyways. I'm glad you're here. Good to see all of you. And good to see all of you coming into the live stream. Ready? We're going to get into this now. So, those of you that truly are serious and want to do this with me, I'm inviting you to go to a quiet space just like last week. Go to a quiet space. Have some time for you because this is a session. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to take some of our brokenness and bring it into the light. Peace be upon you as well, Abdul. Nice to have you tonight. So happy to see you. I'm recovering from extreme sadness due to loss of my pet. Oh no. That's so sad. I'm sorry you lost your pet. But of course, we can work together through that if you would like. Stick around for this session and hopefully you can have a little bit of peace before you leave. Hi, Daryl. Good to see you guys. Okay, so tonight, I want you to, and if you feel like you want to write some of this down, I invite you to find something to write on, something to write with, and take some notes because this is going to help you help yourself whenever you're having these moments and these times. Okay, so tonight my question as we check in is, how's your heart feeling right now? I want you to sit like we did last week. Last week, I kind of taught you how to sit with your emotions because for some of us, that is not easy. Some of you are scared of your feelings, and that's okay. That's where you are, and I encourage you to embrace that. But if I'm scared of them, then I will never be able to embrace them. And I must embrace them so I can be whole. Hi, JSV. Yes, it is a very challenging space, and I'm sorry that you've battled it so long, but certainly you've come to the right place, and I hope you can find a little remedy tonight. Certainly tonight. I am a certified master life coach, so if you're looking for a little extra help, I invite you to reach out. You can find all my information on my description. You can head to my website or email me, and we can talk a little more. Okay. So I'm going to give us a minute here. Let's actually do a little breathing exercise just to kind of, especially those of you that are seriously tuning in to do this with me. Let's, wherever you are, whatever's happening, find a quiet space. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose for 4 counts, hold for 2, release the breath for 7 through the mouth. So breathe in. Do this 2 more times. I think that's a compliment. Visha. I appreciate it. So notice your emotions. Notice your emotions. Okay? We're going to turn inward tonight. Make space for them. Sit with them for just a moment. Just sit with them. Do you feel close to your feelings right now, or do they feel far away from you? And I want you to name them if you can. Sometimes, especially if this is new for you or it feels awkward to sit with your feelings, it might be hard to put a name to what you're feeling. Maybe for you, it's not words. Maybe you have to use something tangible. Maybe it's an object that matches how you feel. Maybe it's color. This is why honestly, I do a lot of art therapy and music therapy. Yes, maybe it's a song. Maybe it's a song that helps you. And by the way, when I do these one-to-one sessions with you, we absolutely work with whatever speaks to you. For a lot of us, it is hard for us to express our emotions or how we feel. So we express them through music. Maybe some of you are musicians, actually. Um, or you just identify with the music you listen to. It kind of speaks for you. And we would actually use this if we were to sit in a one-to-one session. We would use this as a modality to process some of how you're feeling, some of your pain and what you're going through. But whatever it is for you, name it, and claim it. Okay. Those of you that are, maybe it's something in nature, whatever it is, and this is why this is so amazing, because it's whatever speaks to you, whatever speaks to you. Wonderful. I'm glad you're already feeling the healing power coming, because it's coming tonight. I promise you. The Lord is going to set us free tonight. You feel angry and extremely disappointed with yourself. I hold a lot of that. That is amazing insight, and this is okay. And the fact that you're connecting with this is already a massive breakthrough. So hold this for a moment. When I acknowledge, which is my first step, I do have a 3 to 7 step signature process in releasing pain of the soul realm. My first step is to acknowledge. I have to acknowledge my pain. And then I can accept and embrace, which is step 2, which is to bring it back. Again, especially for a lot of us that feel disconnected. Maybe you're not a feeler. Maybe your pain is more mental. So it's hard for you to connect to that emotional realm because you keep it all up here. But I have to come to a space where I accept and embrace and bring it close to me, because it's here that I start to regain my power. I start to reclaim what I've lost because of the pain. And tonight, we lean into the light for our remedy. There is a light that heals, that transforms, that delivers, that sets free. And in this case, we're talking about our heart. It sets your heart free. And this is the light I'm bringing you tonight. So take whatever that emotion is, whatever that feeling is, and I want you to just get comfortable holding it. Would you be surprised to know that many of us are more afraid of the light than the darkness? Is this you? Healing and health and recovery can be very scary for some of us, especially some of us that have been in pain for so very long. Those of us that have been through serious trauma, or prolonged chronic states of anxiety, depression, any of the disorders of the two, or whatever it is for you. Maybe you've just had a very hard life. You've been through a lot. So the idea of being healthy or being strong or being healed and recovered, it's intimidating. It feels awkward. It feels weird. Okay? And this is okay. It's okay because healing is not always easy. In fact, it takes a lot of courage to heal and recover. It takes bravery. So think about this a moment in relation to night and day. Which do you feel a natural rhythm with? Okay, think about the sun, handsome sun, and the handsome moon. Which resonates with you? Or maybe it's both. Maybe you just love um, the heavenly lights either way. But which one do you feel more of a natural rhythm with, and why? There is a why to it, by the way. Take a snapshot of your life. Where do you capture memories most? Okay, so think about this for a minute. And by the way, as these memories come to you and you're thinking about this, let them come to you. Let them speak to you, whether they're bad memories or negative memories or positive memories. When you think about them, when they're coming to you, what do you see? Do you see daylight or do you see night? Now, stars, you sleep with the lights on? That's okay. Yeah. Everybody needs a nice little nightlight or candle. Stars, beautiful. It's hard to go through it alone. Feel like no one understands me. Everyone thinks I'm just being selfish. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. And I would love to talk more with you if you feel this is something that you want to share a little bit more. I invite you to set up a session with me, and we can sit for our first session is always free, so we can sit together and see if this is something that would work for you. But I promise you, you're not alone. You're not alone, and you don't have to suffer alone. So, and there is a difference between being selfish and self-reflecting. And I think that getting to a place where you're being honest about how you feel and um, you can name where you're at is very, very good progress. So I want to encourage you in that JSV. Okay? Let's see. So let's take this principle of night and day and bring it a little bit closer in your heart. Okay? So in your heart, where is it dark right now? Where does it feel? Where does it feel dark? Take this in for a minute. These places within we keep hidden in the darkness. Okay? These a lot of times it's hard for us to share. It's hard for us to open up about what's going on with us, how we feel. Um, because these places have been hidden. We've kept them hidden, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. And some of the reasons that we've kept them hidden is because of shame, guilt, regret, and the list goes on. But at the root, it is fear. There is a fear, a hidden fear, a root fear. Why I keep a thing hidden in my heart, away from the light. Okay? And for tonight, I want you to think of one space. I want you to sit with that one space that came to your heart as I opened our session tonight. Again, if we were to sit and do one-to-one session, we could go through all of them and get to the roots and bring them to light because they deserve to be healed. So these hidden places in our heart that are in the dark, maybe they're from our past. Maybe they're present. Maybe it's something you're carrying right now. But they're hidden away. Maybe even from ourselves. But these are the spaces that I want to bring to light tonight. Okay? So, whatever this, or today, if you're watching this another time on the replay, whatever this is for you, take a minute, sit with it, acknowledge it, accept and embrace it. And we're about to take it into the light. You have a question? Bishop. If I sent money to my cousin for treatment of his granny, but his granny died the next day, am I selfish to ask for my money back? I mean, I think that's a decision you have to pray about, and um, I mean, I definitely feel like you should honor where you're at and have an honest conversation um, about that. That's definitely something that requires strong discernment. And I pray that for you. I pray that you can have some discernment about that decision. Um, but thank you for sharing. So, what is, you need a life coach? Well, you found one. If you want to reach out, you can certainly reach out to me. My email is shesrestored@gmail.com. That goes for all of you. And you can go to my website, shesrestored.com, to see what my services are. And again, the first session is always free. It's more of an assessment to kind of see where you're at, what your needs are, what you're looking for, and to kind of obviously share with you what I can provide and see if it's a good fit. If it is, then we can start our sessions. And yes, I think I share this Monday, that my availability has opened, and I'm very excited. So yeah, reach out if you feel this is a right connection, and we can get started. So I'm going to ask you, what is a place within you that you have kept hidden? A place within your heart that you have kept hidden. How many people moved to a second session? Oh, I mean, many as have. But to answer, I mean, I guess to answer your question in another way, yeah, I mean, I've worked with people for a few sessions, and then I've worked with other people for a few months, and then I've worked with other people for over a year. It really just depends on where they're at, what their needs are, what they're looking for. Some people are really at a space where they want massive change. They're ready for like a complete life overhaul. So those are people that would be interested in doing the long-term care with me. And then there's people that just want to kind of work through a situation or an issue that they're dealing with. And those sessions would probably be a shorter length of time. I personally, I do both, so I can sit with you for, sessions that are non-committal, I guess you could say. You could just set them up whenever you have time, whenever you're free that week, or if you want to do every 2 weeks, we could do that. And then I have some sessions that I have set up for really, like I said, long-term care, a mentorship program that gives you a full comprehensive care where you're getting your sessions, basically my bundles. So if you go to my website, you'll see this. but I have 3 bundles that I offer. Um, I have them in 1 month, 3 months, or 7 months. And in those bundles, I offer you the one-to-one sessions, and those are actually going to be a little bit longer than if we were to just do infrequent meetings, I guess you could say. Then we would have a weekly phone call check-in where I would sit with you for 15 minutes or so, 17 minutes actually, give or take, and we would just kind of catch up, see how your week's going. And then I'd also have a daily connection with you via text or email just to kind of give you some encouragement daily to kind of keep you, on the path of recovery and healing, and so much more, so much more. So, yeah, so you can check out my website actually and see what those bundles are. I do work with your budget, and that goes for everybody listening. And I've said this before, but yes, I will work with your budget. So, if you go to my website and you're like, those prices are crazy high, I can work with your budget. So, don't let that intimidate you at all. And as part of the She's Restored family, many of you already know this. I am offering 26% off because it is the year 2026. So, whatever you find, whether it's a one-to-one session, casually done, or a healing bundle. By the way, I do have artist coaching bundles as well. So those are my artists out there that are looking for a little help. Same thing, but different bundles. But yeah, 26% off whatever you find on my website. I promise. Okay. So coming back to our little space of taking what is hidden and bringing it into the light. Name what you are feeling in this moment. And those of you that have kind of been sitting with this already, you have been sitting with this tonight or today if you're watching this later. Name it to yourself. And again, when I say name, I mean identify it however it connects to you. This is where we get very, very deep because, I support, I encourage, and I believe in talk therapy. I think counseling is wonderful, and it has its place and its purpose. And certainly, if you feel that is what you need, I encourage that. As a life coach, teacher, and mentor, and healer, my approach is a little bit different. It's a little bit more alternative and holistic, I suppose, because there's no specific way for you to have to verbalize what is going on with you. Because, as I say, many of us, we can't verbalize it. We have to express it. Those of us that are artists understand this completely. Sometimes you can't speak what you feel, whether because it's too intimate or it's too foreign. I'm an artist myself, and sometimes I can't express what I need to express just by speaking. I have to create to release it, to show you what I mean. So those of you who understand these languages completely understand what I'm talking about. But name it for yourself. Whatever this is, however you connect to it, this is where I'm encouraging you to go tonight and all the time. So you can ponder quietly, as I say, in your spirit. You can contemplate this. Think about it in the quiet of your mind, and hopefully your mind is quiet. But if not, we can certainly work through some of that to help you declutter the mind. But yes, I do encourage, and this is necessary, to come to a space where I am quiet in the spirit so I can connect on the deeper level. You can journal, like I say, or you can share it with me now. So those of you that are doing this exercise, even if you're watching this on the replay, and you feel you want to release it, you want to share it, you can share it with me. Whatever it is that you are holding right now, that you've kept hidden. Maybe you have many things that you just feel all this weight of, I feel so many emotions. Like, where do I start? I feel so much. I'm going through a lot, or I've been through a lot and I haven't learned how to let it go. That's okay too. But for tonight, just one. Choose the one that is speaking to you. Maybe it's a memory, but you can't seem to bring yourself to look it in the eye. A lot of you that are coming to my channel that are finding me, whether it's Instagram here, you have been through a lot. And your life has not been cookie cutter, as they say. There's a reason for this. There's a purpose for your pain. And I'm here to encourage you into wholeness, into restoration. And I'm also here to remind you that you're not alone in all of this that you've been through. And I promise you, there is recompense, there's restitution, and there's restoration for your life that you have endured for a lot of you. Maybe it's a secret sin that you haven't released and made peace with. Maybe there's something that you did that you haven't been able to get to a space of forgiving yourself. Something you did. A transgression, if you will, against others or someone. Or maybe it's a secret sin of self-harm that you haven't released and made peace with. Maybe it's an emotional pain, or it's emotional pain that never seems to go away. But you carry it in the hidden place. It's always with you. It's like you can't break free from it. It's just constantly there in the dark. Maybe it's an offense. Maybe someone did something to you that has offended you so greatly, and you're still in a space of unforgiveness. Maybe it was a betrayal. Those are hard to release, and I've been there. Maybe it was a betrayal. Maybe somebody betrayed you in a major way. Maybe it's a loss. You suffered a loss, a burden. Whatever it is, think about this, feel it. And I'm asking you now to trust me for just a moment as I walk you into the light. Okay? So, what is the light? What am I talking about when I say this? The light is the place where we lay these afflictions, these hardships, these burdens, and these cares to rest. So we can be set free from the weight that they have brought us. Take that in for a minute, because that's a lot. The light is a healing space. I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Just wherever you're doing, just close your eyes for a minute and just tune into the sound of my voice. The light is a healing space. It is a cleansing space. It is a safe space. Some of us need to hear this. It's a safe space. I don't have to fear in the light. It is a loving space. There is no judgment here. There's no condemnation. It's a loving space. Visualize yourself with your pain that's been hiding in the dark. And find my voice as I lead you to the light. Now, as you're visualizing, look at where you are. Those of you that are truly doing this, and you're closing your eyes, you can see this. Where are you? What do you see? What's around you right now? There is light that is speaking to you in this space. It is calling you to release this care and burden that you're carrying. Can you see yourself carrying it? Can you envision this burden in your arms, in your hands? Maybe it's on your shoulders. Maybe it is tied to your ankles as you're walking. Maybe it's in your heart. You feel so much pressure in your heart. Maybe it's in your mind. You feel all the weight in your head. Whatever it is for you, I want you to look for the light now. When you see the light, I want you to walk toward it. And as you walk toward it, I want you to notice how you're feeling as you're walking toward the light. Because you're about to release what you've been carrying and let it go. When you see the light, I want you to cast this burden into the light. Cast it. That means to throw far away from you. Cast it away. Release it. And let it go. Because it was never really yours to carry. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And let's take our deep breaths. Breathe in through the nose. Release it for 7. Breathe in again for 4. Pause for 2. Release for 7 through the mouth. Last one. Breathe in. And now, how are you feeling? How are you feeling now? How is your heart feeling now? I hope you feel a little lighter. And you can do this as many times. You can rewind this or replay this. You guys, I'm old school, so I said rewind. Be kind, rewind. You can rewind this and do this over and over again, or you can set up sessions with me and we can do it live. I do all my sessions virtually, or at least those who are far away from me, I do them virtually. We can do Google Meet. That's usually what I do, Google Meet. We could do Zoom if that's something that that you have that works for you. We can do Zoom or FaceTime, any kind of basically live video. So yeah, I welcome you to set something up with me if you are interested. And my availability, like I said, it's opened up so much. And you guys, I have so much good news. I literally had let me share this. You guys, one of God's promises came true today. I'm still kind of reeling from it because I wasn't I was and I wasn't expecting it. So when it happened, I was definitely taken aback. It caught me off guard. And then I realized, oh my gosh, this is something God promised me, and it's actually happened. So I'm super excited. I'm not going to share exactly what it is um, until it comes to fruition, or I should say, until I'm ready to share exactly what it was. Because it's still kind of, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm very happy. I'm super happy. And with this said, my availability opened up so much more than it was before for your one-to-one sessions with me. So yeah, this is the season, you guys. This is the season. Summer is the launch for your healing, your recovery, your restoration, and by year's end, you guys, if you started with me now, by year's end, you would see a massive turnaround in your life. Okay, I promise you. I feel like, and I knew 2026 was going to be the year, a powerful year of many of us coming to a place of these manifestations of recovery and healing in our life because God is doing so much good and work in us and through us. So yes, that's my invite and my encouragement. And this has been our second video in our series that I call Speak from Your Heart. We have 2 more to go. And so, yeah, tune in next week if this is a live stream that you enjoyed. If you want to go through my channel and see what else I do have more. I certainly invite you to that. I'm usually here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 3 different streams, 3 different teachings, but all hopefully powerful and beneficial for you. If you want, find me on Instagram as well. Those of you that are artists and musicians, I do have my healing bundles or my artist coaching bundles. I have my healing bundles for you too, okay, if you need those. But I have my artist coaching bundles. So if you're in a space where you're, trying to figure out how to make this a real thing in your life, where you really want to build your dream life as an artist, because I do believe that. I do believe that artists can make a living from their work. And I have sort of something that I developed to kind of give you a template to work with to encourage you in your journey as an artist. And just like my healing bundles, I have artist coaching bundles in the same 1, 3, and 7 months. And I encourage you to reach out if that's something you feel works for you. That's funny. Well, it's good that you recognize that about yourself. Vishal, how do you say your name? Vishal? Vishal. You had a cut. I had a cut and I just removed a bandage because you healed me fast. Amen. I'm glad that you felt some healing tonight. That's beautiful. Are you Latina? Why, yes. Why, yes, I am. So, with that said, I'm going to say goodnight, y'all. I love y'all so much, and I'll be back Friday. Those of you that are with me here and Soñado Libre Sound, which is my artist community, those of you that are artists and musicians finding me here, I do have an artist community. It is called Soñado Libre Sound. I'm on Instagram and I have a YouTube channel. You guys, I'm going to try and do our live stream again tomorrow because tomorrow's Artist Stream Live Sessions. I'm going to actually test it later to see if I can get back on live. If not, I will have a video because I'm not going to let some technical difficulty get in the way of us having our sessions because they are needed. So just FYI. And my YouTube family here on She's Restored, I will be back Friday with Last Days, Organic Life, and we can talk about whatever y'all want. Have a good night, y'all. Love you and talk soon.